Okay, so the SCCP layer, let us look at some of the protocol specific things of SCCP layer. Okay, so when SCCP uses the connectionless protocol to send the data, then that particular message is called unit data, UDT. Okay, UDT means it's a connectionless protocol, connectionless service rather, we can say connectionless service, which means that there is no prior establishment of connection between the source and the destination. So just like UDP starts sending the message right away without establishing connection, the SCCP functionality of connectionless service, it just starts sending the datagram, starts sending the messages right away using UDT. Okay, and for for the routing purpose, for the global title translation purpose, it needs to provide following information in the SCCP message. Number one is the calling party information. Number two is the called party information. Number three is the data itself. So it's the data which is coming from the higher layer. So basically it's the main payload which is being transferred from source to destination. Called party is the main thing which is used for identifying the destination. Calling party is there because sometimes some layers or some STPs use the information provided in the calling party for correct routing purpose. So it knows from where the packet is coming. So accordingly, they can tweak the routing rules. So that's the purpose of calling party here. And each party, like calling party, call party, each it begins with the address information. Okay, so both of these, they have the address information in the beginning, and that address information basically provides the information about what is the what is the routing protocol to be used, or what all address informations are used, like whether okay, so called party number, it has the addressing information, and addressing information has following points. First, whether point code is there or not, point code indicator. Whether global title is there or not, GT indicator. Whether SSN is there or not, SSN indicator. Whether point code plus GT both to be used or not. Like what is the routing indicator. Okay, whether the routing is based on point code, GT, or SSN, or all three. Okay, so that's the routing indicator. And last with all these information, the appropriate routing happens in the network. Like we studied in the global title section that the routing can happen based on either the point code or the global title, or using both. Okay, and this protocol basically supports all these three. Then there is a protocol class which is used along with in all the unit data messages. Protocol class is basically, you can say there are four classes in SCCP message. Okay, four classes. First one is for the connectionless services. Second is for the connection oriented services. Okay, for connectionless, there are two protocol classes. One is 0, another is 1. One provides without sequencing. You can say it's without sequencing, and one is with the sequencing. Okay. So when the protocol class 0 is used, it means that the datagrams can arrive in any order because it may be routed via different link sets. So it may so happen that the one which was sent later arrives first because it arrived from the different speedy link set. So that kind of missequencing can occur when the when a connectionless protocol is used with the protocol class 0. With the protocol class 1, what happens that at each and every node, one particular link set is chosen, and that is fixed for that particular message. Okay. So as a result, what happens, even though it is a connectionless protocol, uh, series of messages they arrive in sequence because every time the same SLS is chosen. So that is used when this connectionless protocol is used. Then the connection oriented protocol, here also there are two types. One is 2 and another is 3. Okay. 2 is the basic connection oriented protocol and 3 is with the flow control. Okay. So since it is a connection oriented protocol, so everything will arrive in sequence, that is for sure. But there is no flow control when class 2 is used. That is, there is no way for the higher layer in one of the node to indicate that okay, um, now please don't send further messages. So any acknowledgement mechanism is not there in class 2 message. But in class 3 there is a mechanism to acknowledge the successfully processing of the UDTs. So based on the acknowledgement, proper flow control is achieved. Okay, so these are the four classes: two for the connectionless and two for the connection oriented messages.